And what does progression look like in the police force, in the career-wise?
One of the advantages of joining police, and as Raj said, it may not be a career for everyone. Having said that, there are so many different careers within one job. So you will start doing general duties where you work in divisional van, watch house, foot patrols. Once you decide what direction you want to take, there are many different options. For example, there could be becoming a detective, where you're criminal investigation unit, so you solely focus on bigger crimes. There are water police, there's dog squad, there's air wing, there's highway patrol, all kinds of other different units, and I've only just scratched the surface. There are so many different directions people can take, many of which, like proactive policing unit, which is where we work, I didn't know that existed before I joined, and I've been here for many years now. So that's probably one of the great things, is that if you're not enjoying what you're currently doing and you've been a police officer for a few years, you can change direction and do something completely different.
Yeah, and it's amazing how you might think which direction, when you first join up, you might want to be part of the drug squad or something like that. And it's amazing how that changes through your career, and you find your own niche and you enjoy what you do.
So what I'm hearing is there are different areas where police can work in, depending on what they really enjoy and like. So crime prevention, drug and alcohol, family violence, and some others.
Absolutely. Depends what you're passionate about. But if you join and you have an existing love for, say, motorbikes, for example, you could go to the special solo unit.
All right.
If you love horses, we have the mounted branch. There's search and rescue. Some of these units are quite small, and people love working there, so there's not a lot of movement to get in. But there are people who will wait around for the job to come up, and once you've got enough experience, you can go straight through. Again, it's an interview process, to get into some of these specialised squads. Just like any job within the police force, sometimes you've got to sit and interview, have the right qualifications and things like that.
Do they need some sort of training in that as well, in going into a specialist area?
So you get secondment opportunities. Again, doesn't matter where you want to go. To start with, when you're done with the academy work, you still have to do general duties, at least for a few years, because that's the basics of policing. You get to arrest people, get to talk people, get to do interviews, take witness statements and things like that. And then after that, in terms of the training, like I mentioned before, you can apply for secondment opportunities. And again, if you are successful, you can go and work there in some areas. And then if you like the job, because it's an opportunity to find out whether you like it or not. If you like it and they think that you are suitable, when there's an opportunity there, you can apply for it. Again, there will be many people applying for the job. So if you are really good enough to get the job, you would get it.
Right.
And it's not just as simple as saying, oh, I like dogs, I'll go to the dog squad. I think Dinesh alluded to this. If you have a pre-existing strong interest and you've worked with dogs for a long time, there is a long wait list, but that might actually put you higher in the order of merit to get into that squad, providing you interview well, you've got good experience, you do a secondment there, all of those things can add up. But you're not just going to join and after 2 years say, I think I'll go to the dog squad now. There's a lot more involved in the process.
No, thank you very much for that detailed information.